Hello everyone, and welcome to this episode of our movie appreciation series. Today, we'll dive into Orson Welles' final Hollywood film and a landmark in the film noir genre, Touch of Evil. This movie not only made a significant impact at its time but also remains a classic revered by audiences and critics alike. Let's explore the story behind this masterpiece and its artistic brilliance. Touch of Evil is a testament to Orson Welles' relentless pursuit of creative freedom. Despite lowering his stature to build a good relationship with producers, Welles ultimately lost his editing rights to the studio, which recut the film to fit commercial aims. This resulted in a fragmented version that strayed from Welles' original vision. In response, Welles penned a 58-page memo detailing his grievances and outlining his intended vision for the film. Unfortunately, this memo was ignored and forgotten for 40 years until it was rediscovered, allowing for a reconstruction that aimed to restore Welles' original intent. Walter Murch, the editor of Apocalypse Now, used the memo to create a version of Touch of Evil that incorporated nearly 50 changes, primarily in the sequence of crosscuts and the use of sound effects. Notably, he replaced the dramatic orchestral score with a cacophony of ambient sounds, creating a surreal yet realistic soundscape that was ahead of its time. The film's opening is famous for its brilliant 3-minute and 20-second long take, celebrated by film enthusiasts and critics alike for its intricate choreography and fluid camera movements. French critic André Bazin described it as a dance of the camera. However, the sound design in this scene is equally masterful. If you listen closely, you'll notice that the jazz music playing in the background diminishes when the couple gets into their car, only to be replaced by a new jazz tune as they drive away. This clever use of diegetic and non-diegetic sound creates an immersive environment, with police whistles, street chatter, sheep bleats, and the noisy ambience of bars and strip clubs all contributing to the chaotic yet believable setting. Throughout the film, sound design plays a crucial role in shaping the narrative and character dynamics. One notable example is the scene where Vargas eavesdrops on Quinlan, using recording equipment to gather evidence of Quinlan's crimes. Here, the separation of voice from body through audio technology creates a sense of displacement and transformation, making characters' identities appear distorted. As Quinlan speaks and Vargas listens, the echo from the recording device makes Quinlan realize someone else is present. This technological estrangement enhances the surreal soundscape Welles meticulously crafted, showcasing his unique aesthetic approach to sound. The moral conflict between Vargas and Quinlan lies at the heart of Touch of Evil. Vargas represents the unwavering adherence to the law, while Quinlan embodies a more pragmatic approach, willing to fabricate evidence to convict suspects. At first glance, Vargas appears to be the righteous protagonist, while Quinlan seems the villain. However, Welles invests more in portraying Quinlan, highlighting his complexity and charisma. As Welles once said, "There's nothing more fascinating than a villain who knows he's a villain. Honesty doesn't excuse crime, but it makes it enticing, gives it allure." It's not about morality, but about charm. This distinction between character and virtue reflects a broader social commentary. Quinlan's character is innate, unchanging, and noble in its efficiency, even if morally questionable. His methods, while illegal, are undeniably effective, bypassing the cumbersome legal process. The film's ambiguous ending further complicates this moral landscape, suggesting that Quinlan's tragic sacrifice achieves justice, while the law-abiding Vargas seems morally compromised. Welles probes the gray areas of the law, questioning whether legality equates to justice and whether the ends can justify the means. This complex interplay between right and wrong is the ultimate question posed by Touch of Evil. Thank you for joining us in this deep dive into Orson Welles' Touch of Evil. If you enjoyed this episode, please like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more in-depth explorations of classic films. See you next time.